They called him too small. They said he would never make it, and yet he became the greatest footballer the world has ever seen. This is the story of Lionel Messi, not just a story about football, but about dreams, sacrifice, and the power of never giving up. Lionel Messi was born in Rosario, Argentina. From the moment he could walk, he had a ball at his feet. Football wasn't just a game for Messi, it was his heartbeat. But at age 11, everything changed. He was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. Doctors said he needed treatment his family could not afford. Imagine being a child with a dream bigger than the world and being told, "You'll never be strong enough to play." Local clubs admired his talent, but none wanted to pay for his treatment. Heartbroken, Messi's dream seemed impossible. And then, Barcelona came. At just 13 years old, Messi left Argentina for Spain. Alone, scared, homesick, but determined. Imagine being a child thousands of miles away from home, barely able to speak the language, but knowing this was your one shot. Even in Barcelona, life wasn't easy. He was smaller, weaker, quieter. Critics said, "He's too fragile, he'll never last." But Messi let his football do the talking. Step by step, game by game, he started breaking through. Still, there were injuries. There were nights he cried, wondering if he'd ever be enough. But every time life knocked him down, Messi got back up. At 17, Messi made his debut for Barcelona. At 21, he won his first Ballon d'Or. Year after year, he shattered records. Most goals, most assists, most trophies. But Messi's greatness was never just about talent. It was about resilience, discipline, and the courage to never quit. Yet, for all his success, one dream remained out of reach: the World Cup. 4 times he tried, 4 times he failed. 2014, so close, but lost in the final. The world mocked him. Some even called him a failure. But Messi? He didn't quit. Because true champions know the story isn't over until you win. Then came 2022, Qatar. One last chance. Messi, at 35 years old, carried Argentina on his shoulders. Goals, assists, leadership. Every match he was unstoppable. And in the final, against France, after 120 minutes of war, it all came down to penalties. And when Montiel scored the final kick, Messi's dream was complete. Messi's story teaches us one thing. It doesn't matter how small you are. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is how big your heart is and how much you're willing to fight for your dream. So when life tells you you can't, remember Lionel Messi, the boy who was told he was too small, but proved he was unstoppable.